Hello everybody and welcome back to Ramblin' Michigander. It has been a very long time since I made a video. Many reasons for that, which I shall explain in a little while, but the main reason is that there is going to be a change here in the Ramblin' Michigander world. A big change. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to my recently acquired home. I'm going to be moving into this home hopefully fairly soon. We just closed on the mortgage not long ago, but the previous owner is still occupying the house. I'll explain that in a little bit, but wasn't planning on buying another house, certainly wasn't planning on moving. And then my mother came here for a garage sale, and she bought a few things. She called me to come and help her to bring them back to her house. And when I saw this garage, I instantly loved it and wanted it. So I started chatting with the owner about it, and he gave me a tour of the whole thing. And then next thing you know, he's giving me a tour of the whole house, and I was really impressed with how well it was maintained and that kind of thing. And then he said that he and his wife were thinking of downsizing in a few years. You know, they're getting older and that kind of thing. And so I gave him my card, and I said, yeah, if you ever want to sell this place, you give me a call. And I left. I didn't expect to hear back from him, at least not for a few years. Next thing you know, he calls me 2 weeks later and asks me if I want to make an offer. So I did. And we negotiated a little bit back and forth, and eventually we made a deal. And it took about 2 months to do the deal, get the mortgage taken care of and close the deal. And we finally have it. So it's the house itself is fairly modest and nothing spectacular really. It's a 2-bedroom. It's got 1 bathroom with a jet tub and a separate shower. The attached garage here has actually been converted inside to basically a den or a 3rd bedroom, whichever you want to use it for. That garage door is brand new. He put it in and he never actually used it. He ended up putting a wall on the other side of it. And then that potting shed is huge. It's hard to tell from here, but it's really big. And it's got a nice big living room with nice big windows in the front. As you can see, these windows right there, nice and big. Well insulated, new roof. He just meticulously maintained this place. He's been here for about 20 years and really loves it, but it's just becoming a little bit too much for him to maintain. But I didn't buy the house for the house. I bought the house for the garage, and I think you can see why. As a gearhead and an RV owner, how could I not? Look at the size of this thing, folks. He built this garage specifically for his RV. Now you can see that this door is slightly wider than this one because this is your RV door. You open it up and you can fit a 35-foot RV inside it, and it's got a 30 amp plug already installed. I'll bring you around the side, give you a little idea of how long it is. I believe it's 40 feet from here to the end. And I think the doors are 12.5 or 13-foot doors. I haven't measured in a while, so I don't remember specifically what they were. But as you can see, that pipe sticking out right there, it's got a furnace already built in, so it's nice and heated. I'll bring you around the back. The owner's around here somewhere. We might notice him, but as you can see, they've really just done a beautiful job with the backyard here. It's absolutely beautiful and peaceful, quiet, and really pretty private for a property like this. This is a double lot, so it's actually bigger than the properties around it. It is outside the city, so I don't have the city ordinances to deal with. This is a little addition that he put onto the garage, more storage space, which is nice. And his wife did all the gardening, and yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. I'll never be able to keep up all this gardening. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with it because it's just too much for me. I don't do gardening. So anyway, this is what has occupied most of my time for the past couple months, and it is what has kept me from traveling because I didn't want to spend the money out of concern that an unexpected expense may pop up, whether it be a closing cost or something else that may happen, some sort of an escrow fee. Anybody who's ever bought a house via mortgage knows that they tack on all kinds of fees, and you can never really expect what they'll charge. So you gotta have your money saved up and ready to go in case of something unexpected. Now, like I said, I don't live here yet. The previous owner still occupies the house. Because he was not planning to move when we made the deal, one of the things we agreed on was that he has up to 6 months to move. And no, he's not paying me rent, and that's okay. It's a little bit of a stretch for me financially, but I'll manage. Once I actually move into this house, I can see myself being here the rest of my life. This garage is everything I wanted it to be, everything I've ever dreamed of as far as a garage is concerned. Now, I always believed that if I wanted a garage like this, I'd have to move way out to the country. I'd have to have a propane tank and a septic tank and a well and everything like that. And I really didn't want to deal with those things. I love the convenience of the city, the sewer, the natural gas piped right to the house, that kind of thing. And this house has that. Literally, the end of the street. You see that stop sign down there? That is the city line. On the other side of that street is the city. This side is the township. So we're technically outside the city. However, being this close, we still have sewer hookup, water supply, and natural gas. So I've got the conveniences of the city without the city ordinances, which is why this garage was able to be built. This garage would never be able to be built inside the city limits. So I'm still in the city without being in the city, which is perfect. So anyway, this is the reason I haven't made any videos, and now that I've made the purchase, we've closed the mortgage, everything is settling down, I should be able to start making videos at least until winter rears its ugly face. So might see if the owner will let us into the garage, and if not, then I guess I'll see you folks at my next destination, which I will attach to this video. So we'll see you there. All right, folks, so here we are at our destination. We are at the Peacock Road Family Farm in Laingsburg, Michigan. Peacock Road Family Farm is a Harvest Host. Now, those of you who aren't familiar with what Harvest Host is, basically it's a group online that you can join for, I think it's $75 a year. I just joined a few days ago. This is my first one. And basically they have made deals with farms, museums, wineries, restaurants, all kinds of different businesses all over the country where you can call ahead, make sure they've got room for you, and then you come and stay on their property for a day. And it's usually considered polite to buy something while you're at the business if they've got stuff to sell and that kind of thing, but it's nothing that says you have to, and your stay is free. And it's generally considered you only should stay one night, but if they've got the room and you ask them, they might let you stay 2 nights. But basically, Peacock Road Family Farm is literally that. It's a family farm that they have built, and they've got a lot of cool stuff to look at, which we're going to take a walk around and have a look at. But they gave us this parking spot here. Sumo's wondering why I'm not walking with him. But the Queen's over there, and actually they offered me electric. They've got electric hookup over here, but I don't need it for one night. So maybe if the temperature's going to get cold tonight, I might come over here and plug in so I have heat. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a walk around the farm and see what they've got. They got this little walking trail here. Oh look, they got a fire pit with some benches. That's nice. A gazebo. Oh, a pond, look at this. A little stream and everything. I don't see any koi. Whoa! Okay, that startled me. Okay. They've got little shops and stuff set up here. See, they've got donuts, and I'm guessing cider and that sort of thing. There's one over there as well, and something else over here. I asked the owner if they had anything open, but this time of year they don't, because they're pretty much a autumn type business, like a cider mill, and that's when they open for business mostly. However, they host people year round. All you gotta do is call and make sure they've got room. I got a little playground here for kids. This is nice. Yep. You got critters over here. Let's go see what they've got. Sumo, want to meet the llamas? Or alpacas, or whatever they are? I don't know the word. What are those? What are those? Oh my goodness. Those are some big dogs, huh, Sumo? They're a little bigger than you are. Hey guys, you let me pet you? Nope. Sumo. Hey. Oh, we got goats too. Come here, Sumo. Let's go say hi to the goats. Huh? What's the matter? You don't want to say hi? Come here, Sumo. Sumo. Come here. Oh, come on. Don't be a wuss. Come on. They're not going to hurt you. Oh, for heaven's sake. Come on. No? Oh, look at them all. They're fascinated. They are absolutely fascinated by him. Hold still, Sumo. There we go. Wow, look at that. Man, look at all you guys. Look at all you guys. Can't believe how many of you there are. Yeah. Oh. Oh, what? You jealous? Huh? You want some of that? Yeah. My goodness. They are very interested in Sumo. Alright, let's walk around some more. And of course, what farm is complete without horses? Or ponies, whatever. I don't know the difference. Hey, you guys. What's up? How you doing? Huh? Is that how it is? Well, that's not a horse, that's a mule, I think. I'm not exactly an expert. Oh yeah, big boy, huh? You're a big one. Come on, Sumo, you want to see the horses? Huh? He's like, nope, couldn't be less interested. I found this little map of the place, kind of gives you an idea of how big it is. I'm trying to find where I am parked. Give me a moment. Yeah, the schoolhouse. This must be an old map because this doesn't show the parking lot where I am. I'm parked right here in that lot. So this must be before the lot was put in that this picture was taken. But they've got all kinds of stuff, you know, wagon rides, Christmas trees, stores. They got a train. They got like one of those little land trains, barns, courtyard, tavern, fire pits, amphitheater, cookhouse, whatever that is. So all kinds of different activities that they start actually opening this stuff up in October, I'm told. So I'm a little bit early for this stuff, but that's okay. I'm enjoying just walking around. It's so peaceful and quiet here. What have we got over here? Oh, that's cool. Old farm implements and stuff. So if you're interested in joining Harvest Hosts, they have, it seems like hundreds, if not thousands of different hosts all over the United States and Canada. And it's a great option for just a one-night stay if you're traveling and you need a place to stay for the night. A Harvest Host seems like a great way to go. It's free to stay at most of these places, and which is better than paying for a campground just for one night. The rules are you have to have an RV that has a self-contained toilet, and so basically if you're not allowed to sleep in a tent or anything like that. But of course, every host is private property, and they can ultimately set their own rules for their property. I'm sure they've got some rules that they have to follow in order to be a member of Harvest Hosts, but I don't know all the details. But yeah, it's $75 a year, and if you travel a lot, it's definitely worthwhile. 2 or 3 stays, and it's paid for itself by not having to pay for a campground. And we're taking a pretty long trip in October, the beginning of October, we're taking a 2-week trip down to Nashville. And we're going to be stopping along the way through Kentucky. We're going to just take our time getting down there. We're taking probably about 4 days to get down to Nashville, if not longer. And we're pretty much going to be staying at Harvest Hosts the whole way down, we think. We might stop at Mammoth Cave or a few other places like that in Kentucky and pay for a campground near there. But generally speaking, we're going to Harvest Host the whole way down. Oh, look at these. They got old cars here. Oh, what? Every farm I've ever been on has old machines sitting around, whether it be cars or tractors, combines, etc., etc. There was one farm not far from here I drove past, and they had a combine sitting in the middle of the field, and it had, you know, grass and weeds growing around it. It was pretty obvious that the farmer was out there using it. It died in the middle of the field, and he just left it there, and it was clear that it had been there for years. I don't understand that. Every farm I've ever been on has had things like that, where they've got old machines that just died and they just leave them to sit there and rot for all time. Now, these are obviously staged for looks. There's no question about it. These aren't just parked here because they were too lazy to get rid of them or that they just died there. These are obviously staged. They're props along with those machines in the back there. And these machines over here, they're obviously there for looks. But most farms that I've seen have machines just sitting around that have been sitting around for years and years. They don't do anything with, but they won't throw away. It's so funny. So anyway, we're gonna walk back to the van and have some lunch. I'm getting hungry. All right, folks, so that was a brief look at Peacock Road Family Farm. Very nice place to come and visit here in Laingsburg, Michigan. Now, I was going to stay the night here. However, I just got called into work. And since I'm near Owasso and low on hours this week, I got to take the opportunity to get some more time. So that's the way things are sometimes. So we're just going to pack up and head home. It was a nice day visit, at least. Such as things are, they just happen that way. So anyway, that's all, and I'll keep you updated on the progress with the new house. And maybe between now and October, we'll make a few more trips out to some Harvest Hosts around Michigan. I think that'll be a good way to kill some free time. All right, folks, take care. Thanks for watching. Remember, go to facebook.com/RamboMichigander and follow along with us. See you next time.